So in the world of narco corridos, there's this one name that's just blowing up right now, El Makabelico. His music, it paints this vivid picture of a super lavish Narco Junior's lifestyle. But there's another story bubbling up, a much darker, more sinister one. So who's the real El Makabelico? Is he just a self-made millionaire, or is he a propagandist for a terrorist group? Let's get into it.
This line right here is everything. I do good things that seem bad. I mean, it's the perfect anti-hero line, isn't it? It's his way of justifying a life lived way out on the edge. It's basically him saying, come on in, welcome to my world, where I make the rules and right and wrong, well, it's a little blurry.
So, what does this world of his actually look like? Well, through his lyrics, El Makabelico introduces us to the Narco Junior. And you gotta understand, this isn't just some character. It's a whole identity, really. And it's built on power, luxury, and just total excess. And the details he gives us are so specific. It's kind of fascinating. He's not just rich, no, he catches money like a magnet. He doesn't just drive a nice car, it's a 2018 Camaro specifically. He's not just drinking, he's drinking expensive Buchanan's whiskey, and he's never ever without that pacón de feria, just a fat stack of cash. Every single line is like a brick, carefully placed to build this wall around him, this persona of being larger than life and totally untouchable. But see, this isn't just about showing off his money. I enjoy an excess in case one day I die. That's a philosophy, right? It's that whole live for the moment, almost fatalistic way of thinking. Like he's in a race against a clock that's just ticking way, way faster for him than for the rest of us. Okay, but there's a whole other side to this story. And honestly, it's a much darker one. Our source material paints a completely different picture of El Makabelico, one that's actually deeply disturbing, and it changes everything we think we know about him and his music. The first accusation is just blunt, straight to the point. He is a criminal. There's no ambiguity, no room to interpret. It's a direct shot, right at the heart of this persona he's built so carefully.
And then, whoa, the accusation just escalates dramatically. He's not just a criminal living it up, but something far, far more serious. The source states it clear as day. He is a terrorist. And that word changes the entire conversation.
And here it is, the crucial connection. Our source doesn't just put a label on him, it puts a label on his art. It claims his music is straight-up propaganda for the Cartel Del Noreste. Suddenly, every lyric, every single boast is reframed as a tool for a terrorist group.
So, with that accusation hanging in the air, we have to go back to the source, right? To the lyrics themselves. I mean, do they actually back this up? Let's listen to them again, but this time, let's keep that word propaganda ringing in our ears. Do they sound any different to you now?
And this just lays out the contradiction perfectly. It's wild. On one hand, he says it explicitly. I have nothing to do with narcos. I mean, that's a direct denial. But in the very same song, he drops this chilling threat. If you mess up, they fill you with impacts, which is a crystal clear reference to getting shot. So, how can you have nothing to do with narcos, but then use their exact language of violence so comfortably? Then there's this little gem. I have my contacts. Okay, see, this isn't just about money anymore. This is about a network, an organization. It's the source of power that backs up all his threats and, funds his lifestyle. It hints at the exact connections that he claims he doesn't have. So where does all this leave us? We're looking at two completely opposite versions of the same thing. Is this music just an artistic persona, an over-the-top character for entertainment? Or is it something way more sinister? A calculated piece of propaganda designed to recruit, to intimidate, and to glorify a violent organization. And here's the thing, maybe the main takeaway. Whether it's for art or for a cartel, the function is actually the same. The music is a powerful tool. It's used to project power, to build a narrative, and to influence anyone who's listening. The only real question is, what's the intent behind it all? And so we end up right back where we started, with this one line. I do good things that seem bad. When you hear it through that Narco Junior lens, it just sounds like a cool rogue's justification. But when you hear it through the propaganda lens, it takes on a much darker meaning. What exactly are the good things being done for the cartel that just so happen to seem bad to the rest of us? And so we're left with this thought. El Makabelico has built an entire world with his music. A world of power, luxury, and of course, danger. But another source calls that exact same world terrorism. So when art and reality get tangled up like this, who gets to decide what's true?